Yo, what up YouTube? Bobby Hill 214 here, bringing you my first Black Ops 3 best class setup. And for today's video, I'll be covering classes that I think are the best for TDM. This is also my suggestion and my opinion on what you guys should be running in all your TDM classes. So without further ado, let's get right into it. For the first class that I set up is for submachine guns. Personally, my favorite submachine gun is the Vmp. Just choose any of the SMGs that you feel that you play best with. Mine just so happens to be the Vmp, and the attachments that I run with the Vmp would be Quick-Draw, foregrip, and rapid fire. For secondary, I'll use the MR6, lethal. I got frag. Perk 1 is Ghost. Perk 2 Fast Hands. Perk 3 Gung Ho. Second class I have set up is for assault rifles. The assault rifle I like using is M8A7. Once again, just use any assault rifle that you feel that you perform well with. For this, I have to use optics because the iron sights for the M8A7 are not that great. The quick draw grip, foregrip, and long barrel. MR6 for the secondary. Perk 1 Ghost. Perk 2 Fast Hands. Perk 3 Tactical Mask. Alright, so third class setup I have for you is for all you guys that like to be stealthy, going around their spawn and kind of spawn trapping. For this one, I'm using the Vesper, just because the range is a little bit better with the Vesper. I'm going to use quick draw grip, foregrip, and a suppressor. Perk 1 would be Ghost. Perk 2 Fast Hands. Perk 3 I'll use awareness, and I'll use the wild card to get a second perk for perk 3, and then be dead silence. The fourth class setup I have is my favorite class setup. It's going to be the Vmp, quick draw grip, foregrip, rapid fire, extended mags, ghost for perk 1, perk 2 got fast hands, perk 3 I got awareness. This is pretty much my homemade speakeasy if you guys didn't know. I've told you guys about this in my last couple of videos, and this setup is pretty damn good. This last class I have right here, it's called MLC, Major League Camping. I dedicate this class to Battle. He's one of the best campers we have in our clan, and he camps every time he plays, which is amazing to me because I cannot sit in a corner for more than 30 seconds without having to run out and shoot people. It takes a lot of skill and patience to be a camper, and I asked him to submit his best TDM class because he plays nothing but TDM, and this is what he got for me. He got the 48 dredge with a BOA3 sight, foregrip stock. Secondary, he runs the XM53 rocket launcher. With lethal, you got trip mine. You got 2 trophy systems as your tactical, and you use overclock for your perk 1, and perk 2 is for scavenger. The reason why I use overclock because he uses the hives for his specialist, so you can get his hives quickly and then just like shoot him throughout the whole map. Scavenger, so he can replenish his lethal and his tactical grenade, which is he's running trophy systems, which it's pretty OP when you're playing TDM or domination. He uses this and he gets sick gameplays. He gets like 60 kills, 20 deaths. Not too bad for a camper. And so what I'm gonna do now is just kind of go over the reasons why I picked the attachments and the perks for each class. The reason why I picked rapid fire over long barrel for an SMG is because for SMGs the long barrel only gives you a 6% bonus on your range, which is not too good. I rather have rapid fire lay more bullets down range than having a 6% on my range because you really wouldn't see a difference. I did experiments. I've played with it for about 2 months, and rapid fire by far is a lot better for your SMGs. The secondaries, I always use an MR6. Back in the day, I think it was Modern Warfare 3. I played a lot of gun game called All or Nothing, and you would start off with a pistol and a knife, and you have to kill someone to get ammo, and you just go off with your pistol. And my trigger finger for this pistol is pretty damn good, I have to say. But if you have a poor trigger finger, I would go with the LCAR-9 because it's an automatic pistol, and anyone can pretty much use it. As I just don't like the range on that gun. The MR6, if you have a fast trigger finger and good aiming, you're going to be killing people within 3 shots easily. 2 shots, I think, up close. I'm not too positive about that, though. Lethal, always like Semtex because I can cook it. Frag, my bad. Semtex you can't really cook, so this one's a lot better for me. And in this game, a lot of people don't know, if you cook it in your hand, it will not blow up in your hand. You have to throw it for it to blow up. So that's actually a pretty good thing in this game. Perk Ghosts, reason why everybody and their mother uses UAV, and I do not like running rocket launchers. If you're running a rocket launcher for your secondary, there is no need for Ghost. And to be honest, Perk 1 is one of the weakest perk slots I think in this game. Especially for TDM, if you're going against a team that's getting a whole lot of score streaks, you might want to use Blind Eye. Or if you're using a specialist weapon, maybe you want to use Overclock. But if you're using a rocket launcher as your secondary, I suggest you don't even use this perk slot because it's kind of like a wasted point. You can either run optics or you can run like an extra tactical or something. Fast hands though, fast hands. If you didn't notice, I use fast hands on almost every single one of my classes. To me, this is a crutch perk for Black Ops 3. I know how everyone is trying to say that Black Ops 3 is not going to have any crutch perks, but I'm pretty damn positive this is a crutch perk. I played without it, and I got smashed. I play with it, I smash fools. The reason why I use Gung Ho with fast hands, because if you didn't know, fast hands does swap weapons faster and aim faster after sprinting. This hipfire your weapon, deploy equipment, and throw grenades while sprinting. So what you do, and if you didn't know, is that you can aim down sights extremely quick if you have both these on. It's amazing. So you can sprint whenever, and you aim down sights literally. I saw a video by Drifter. I'll call it to Drifter. You can pretty much aim down sights and instantly shoot with 0.33 seconds, which is amazingly fast. It's even so fast that your game can't even catch up to it. Like the frame rates doesn't allow it correctly to show up on your screen, and it kind of looks a little bit glitchy. But you'll notice if you run both of these on your SMG class, you'll be shooting extremely fast, and they cannot do a damn thing about it. And this is the reason why I use this for SMGs. For assault rifles, the only really difference I have, and if you're using a different assault rifle besides the M8A7, you don't really need an optic. All the rest of the ARs, their sights are pretty good. The only one I can think about that's not that great is the XR2. Other than that, every single one of these guns' iron sights are amazing. The M8A7's iron sights, though, they block so much of your view. It's not even funny. Putting an ELO sight on it by far is the best attachment you can put on the gun. And here I'm using long barrel instead of rapid fire, because if you did not know that long barrel actually doubles your range in every kill shot range. So I think the M8A7 is a 4-shot kill up close, and then it goes all the way up to a 5-shot kill at range. But if you put on long barrel, it doubles the range on your 4-shot, and it doubles the range on your 5-shot. So you can literally burst people across the map if you use long barrel, and I suggest you use long barrel on every single assault rifle class. And then for secondary, once again, I'm going to use a pistol just in case someone gets up close and personal. M8A7 is not that great up close, so I'm going to use the MR6, which I think is the best pistol in the game. It's the first pistol that you start off with, and it just wrecks. And the only difference between the AR class and my subclass is Perk 3. Perk 3 is going to be TAC Mask. TAC Mask, the reason why is because when I'm using assault rifles, I'm more going to cover, and I kind of use the same spots in the map quite frequently. And I just start noticing they're going to throw a lot more tacticals at you. And tacticals in this game are super OP. So that's the reason why I use Tactical Mask. My stealth class, it's pretty much self-explanatory. You want to use a suppressor so you stay off the map when you're firing. Ghost just in case they have UAV. And once again, if you don't want to use Ghost, you can always use a rocket launcher. You get more points using a rocket launcher, getting the UAVs out, and it saves your homies. Fast hands again, so you can snap ADS from sprinting. And we use awareness and dead silence. A lot of people wonder why I don't use blast suppressor. The reason why I don't use blast suppressor because all it does is it silences your every time you use the boosts, which I don't think is that great. Because if you're playing TDM, you have more people on your team. They're gonna be running around you. They're gonna hear them. They're gonna see you near them, and your blast suppressor is pretty much useless. So that's the reason why I use dead silence, because all your movement's gonna be silent. And then awareness, so you can hear them around corners and stuff like that. And awareness is one of the perks that I've started to notice is super OP. And I think perk 3 is one of the strongest classes of perks. Perk 3 is just super awesome. You got Gung Ho, Blast of Pressure, Awareness, Tactical Mass, Engineer, and Dead Silence. all great perks, especially if you're playing like S&D and stuff like that. It's pretty hard. Which you can get 3 perk 3s, so it would be amazing. But awareness, by far one of the best perks in the game if you have a headset. If you don't have a headset and you're playing with a lot of guys in your party that are talking over you, don't use it. Use something else like Tactical Master or something like that. Engineer is pretty good if you're running care packages, or if they're using trip mines and stuff like that. You can shoot stuff out of the air pretty quickly because it'll show up on your radar. But I don't really use this that often. I rather use one of these. Tac Mask, like I said before too, is awesome. Good perk. And then for my favorite class, the reason why I do this is because AW. I loved AW. It was a pretty good game, no matter what you say. I don't care. I like the ASM1 Speakeasy, and pretty much this gun reacts and acts just like the ASM1 Speakeasy. The recoil is pretty damn similar, and bumping it up with the fire rate with a rapid fire and giving it extended mags, making that magazine size ginormous. I can't think of how many bullets you get off the top of my head. I think it's like 52. Pretty damn good. And then of course we're using Ghost, fast hands, awareness again, awareness, awesome. I only really use this class if I'm playing something like TDM when I'm focusing purely on kills, because I don't really want to reload that often, so that's the reason why I use extended mags. It's just that security blanket that you get when you don't have to reload, and then you see 3 people coming at you and you're like, ah, I got you. But other than that, if you don't use extended mag with rapid fire, you're just constantly reloading. They just need to bump up the mag size. I think the Weevil has the biggest mag size in SMG class, but I never really use the Weevil. I think the range and the fire rate's not too good. But that's really all I got for you guys for this video. Hope if you liked the video, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And I'm trying to go for at least 10 likes on this video. If I get 10 likes, I'll be coming out with another class setup, and the next class setup will be Domination, but I'm trying to shoot for those 10 likes. Alrighty guys, that's all I got for you. Peace.